and I'd like to give the Hi-Fi Club members a big hello. Yeah, that's right. He plays guitar and, you know, sings a little bit. He always liked to try, and I always like to try, too. Yeah, kind of like a ukulele. We used to unravel wire off the screen door, you know, to make strings for it on mid-break. No, we used the screen door for all of them. It didn't sound like too much, you know, but it served its purpose. I started taking it one time after I got a little older. Started taking music and everything. I didn't like it, so I quit. When I was about 10 years old, I think, I appeared on KFFA in Helena, Arkansas, a local radio station. I guess that was my first professional appearance. Pretty soon after high school, yeah. I was in Japan 14 months. Oh, yeah. We entered the All-Army Talent Contest and won first place. We went from one level to the next, and finally we made it to the All-Army Finals, which talent from the whole Army, you know, all over the world competed. And we won second place in that. I had a very versatile group called the Cimarrons. And we could do almost any type song, you know. What we did on the show, we did the tune called Cimarron, remember that? A song called Cimarron? And then we did another thing that I wrote. It was a novelty tune, which was completely the opposite from Cimarron, you know. A real versatile group. One of them is in North Carolina. No, the boy that was in North Carolina went to Washington, D.C. I think he's with the FBI. And the other one is in Georgia. No, not too much. I don't know exactly what his job is or anything. Well, he's a pretty smart boy, and the other boy is in Oklahoma City. No, we're always trying to think ahead, you know. You have to. You never know what they're going to want next. Our second release here is kind of like the first one, but our next release will be different. We'll be trying to get ahead of them. I'd like to have you play our last release, called A Story of My Love, which we also wrote. Well, my manager felt that I should have another name. My real name is Harold Jenkins, and he said we need something real different, you know, to catch the ear, you know, of these people. And so he had the name Twitty. I don't know where he got that. We tried various names, you know, trying to find a name to match it. And couldn't think of anything that suited us. And so he got the map of Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas. And he got the map of Arkansas and looked on it, and he found this little town in Arkansas named Conway. He said, that's it, Conway Twitty. No, well, I did it first. I didn't like the idea at first. I mean, I didn't go for it, you know. But I eventually got used to it, and I don't mind at all. It's his own name. Elvis Presley, that's his own name. Most fellas I know have their own name. Yeah, you got to have that. That's right, that's for sure. And we knew that. But I have this thing, I can't help it. It's just the type of voice I have is a lot like Presley. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's just, we try to stay away from it when we cut the session, but it's still, everybody, even the people down home that are so close to Presley, said they couldn't even tell the difference. Well, I definitely didn't try to do anything like that. And I ran to a lot of disc jockeys that said, you know, that felt that it sounded a lot like Presley, but they said, we can tell, you know, that you definitely have your own voice quality and everything. If we felt that you were trying to imitate Presley, we wouldn't even play your record. Well, songwriting with me, it just comes in splurges, you know. Like right now, I couldn't write a song if I had to. But then I might wake up tonight sometime and words will just be, and ideas just be flying, you know. And you never know when you're going to get an idea for a song. You might, some silly thing, you know. Or you can hear other songs and from a distance it'll sound like a certain thing. And then you find out, well, that's not what it is. But you say, well, that's a good idea for a song anyway, you know. And you write a song like that. So many different ways. And then maybe something happens to you. Maybe some girl may inspire you, which doesn't happen to me too much. Yeah, we were playing a club in Canada called the Flamingo Lounge, and it was between, during intermissions. We had 30-minute intermissions, and we went upstairs, one intermission, and wrote It's Only Make-Believe, and then we went upstairs another intermission and wrote I'll Try. That's the flip side of it. It took us 14 minutes to write both sides, and we wrote a couple more songs that night, too. One of them, I think, will be released next. No, I don't believe in superstition. That doesn't bother me at all. Oh, but when we recorded this thing, It's Only Make-Believe, we stayed at this little motel outside of Nashville. We recorded in Nashville. And so when we went back for our second recording session, we went to the same motel and wore the same clothes and everything, just for the heck of it. It was just, for kicks. Oh, anything to get a hit record, It's been real great talking to you. Maybe we should have let some of the Hi-Fi Club members ask some questions, too. We have an album that's going to be released about 1st of March. And incidentally, we have 13 sides recorded, and we wrote 11 of them. No, not superstitious. Maybe I will be by the time this is all over with.